we want to. That it's a means of communication between us. It's a global networking thing.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest parts about getting rid of Facebook, at least in my opinion, is the actual communication.
Knowing you were back in town, definitely.
Yeah. I never would have known unless I saw you on your bicycle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And actually, I was thinking that on the way down here. How many people do you know from your Facebook that you don't actually know, but due to the things that they post, you've liked them? Because they have the same sense of humor as you?
Instagram is more for me for that, in that department.
That's new to me, actually. I only just got Instagram.
Love Instagram.
2 months ago.
For my hobby, I love Instagram.
This is a great example of the whole cybersecurity thing, too, when it comes to Facebook. There is a girl that I spoke to once when I was 16 years old, and I friended her on Facebook. And just based on the things that she posted, and she's constantly posted, the drama she's brought on Facebook and these stupid posts, I know absolutely everything there is to know about her life. And I don't mean it to sound like creepy or stalkerish, but it's...
I know what you're saying. People who say too much.
Yeah,
they
say too much.
The boob job and life insurance person?
Yeah, that girl. And I finally turned it around on her because she had this whole falling out with her friends and family on Facebook. It was all publicized, of course. And I told her, I was like, stop publicizing your crap because, like, I know this. I know your son's age. I know where you live.
Oversharing.
Just oversharing. I know where you work, where you live, the 3 cars you own, like, so on and so forth. I was like...
Maybe the son doesn't have a dad, like he's, all that. All those things. I know it too.
It's like, if I was able to find that out, I could never, post, you would have no idea who I am. I could just be some anonymous fake profile.
Yeah.
But I know everything about you. Imagine who else could be doing that right now.
I had this dream. It was about this time last year, and I think it might come true, actually. It freaks me out. You know how you might delete something on Facebook, some message, and whatever. You've deleted it. You think Facebook has deleted it.
Yeah.
I dreamt last year that one day anyone in the future can just type in my name and say, it could be my son's kids or my grandchildren, because we are in the development mode of all social media. We're actually the guinea pigs for all of this internet stuff. We are just dummies, putting all our photos and all these sort of things on the net, thinking it's all cool, just completely hooked to. But one day someone will go, okay, Drew Kruck, what did he do and message and every single thing in a line, just in one line, every single day. Whoa, he spoke to her.
He
said
that.
She sent this to him. All these sort of... that anyone could take out of context, completely open to the world.
Yep.
It's just... Facebook went broke in the year 2028.
Facebook does not delete things. Any conversations, they have archived. You can delete it out of what you see, but they keep it.
Yeah. I remember maybe 5 years ago when Facebook changed their setup and all the message I deleted, everyone said the same thing. They were there
Came
again.
back.
I went, oh no, that's the archives. I
don't want to see this. Yeah, you don't see it, but they still.
No, and I'm not saying dodgy behaviour, but things that anyone else could take completely out of
Nobody's
context.
Perfect.
When you've had
put that out there.
7 glasses of wine some Sunday night. But I think it's really true. We're just the complete guinea pigs for all of this, and someone will be laughing at us in the future.
Down the road,
Yeah. I definitely do think...
Could be you, Kyle, when you're 77.
It'll be like smoking. We're like, when it first came out, everybody was doing it, and no one thought anything bad would come from it. And then 20 years later, it causes cancer. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
My life is destroyed because I posted this on Facebook 20 years ago.
Your post on Facebook literally gave me cancer.
Well, how long's it been? Okay. Ooh, perfect time.
Yeah, you were right, though. Once you start talking, you definitely get into it.
It's great.
It just gets going.
It's good, though. I think, you know why? Okay, it relates to what we're just talking about. And I always say it. We haven't checked our phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you're right.
it's we're in a new cycle of living now where even if we were best friends, we would have checked our phones in this time.
At dinner tonight,
Our minds would have
I
been
was still
taken
checking
away.
my phone.
Something about putting on headphones that means we are
engaged.
basic humans once again, just trying to find out information from each other.
Yeah.
And what a cool thing to do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this. Thanks for letting us do it.
Yeah,
It's
jeez.
been fun.
Well, I'm back in Australia on September the 13th.
Oh, no.
I
You're
think we should
leaving
do it
and then
again. I
coming
reckon
back?
we should do it again before I leave.
We should.
Yeah?
We need to do Australia, babe. I told you last year we needed to do it.
Oh, honestly, it's great.
So our
It's just
idea of
great.
Australia, I've told him, I was like, would you want to like retire and move to Australia? Because I kind of feel like Australia is like America, but they don't fuck with everybody. That's what I told him, and he's like, I'd be down. But we need to experience it for ourselves.
Yeah, maybe. It might be great. I don't
I
know.
feel
I'm
like,
from
though-
there, so I don't really know.
My idea of Australians is that they're just up for adventure. And you totally fit that. You're just like, I want to ride my dirt bike. Let's go.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
Well,
for
these
life.
guys I've been speaking to lately on this other Pulse Expression podcast. There was a tag in there. I'm such a dork when it comes to this stuff. But these are the guys that travel the world. And they say there are 8 Gold Coasts in the world. One in Southern California. Like in this, exactly the same. Where there's surfing, skateboarding, and all this sort of free living and, you know, music, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And fun places where they're putting on big events and big shows and stuff. There are 8 of them. I didn't ask him where the other ones were.
Totally
But-
think California is on that
but
list.
definitely-
I wouldn't even doubt that
You
for
know,
a second.
Yeah, right. But it isn't Sydney because it's a sort of a different climate. I've lived
Really?
in
Okay.
Sydney a long time. It's a great place.
Mhm.
But the Gold Coast is definitely a...
Is Sydney where you live?
No,
Oh,
it's
it wasn't Gold
10
Coast.
hours by car north. So Sydney gets a little bit colder.
Okay.
The sand isn't the same. It still has Bondi Beach. You probably have heard of that place, maybe not. But yeah, the Gold Coast is just like paradise.
It's where it's at.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, did you notice that
Do you say it like an American?
in American?
An
Like
American?
an American.
An American, y'all.
My mate's from Pennsylvania, and his name's Bingo.
Bingle.
Bingo. Well, Eugene Jenkins. You know, so yeah, he's a great guy. They have, what do you call them? Amish in Pennsylvania.
Amish. Yeah.
So just completely different. I think it's because I've been to the States a few times, and
Where have you been?
the Midwest a lot.
Okay.
Okay, and I've only holidayed in Anaheim, things like that, you know. So I've only holidayed there for a couple of weeks, but I spent a few months in Indianapolis, Wisconsin.
I've been to Wyoming
Ohio.
twice. That is my Midwest
Wyoming, I've been there,
experience.
Yeah, well, my point of view was that because no one drinks until they're 21, makes everyone a little bit smarter.
What's the drinking age in Australia?
18. Which means, of course, just like you guys, we started when we were 16.
Wow.
And I'm talking hammered
we
drunk.
started at 16, but it's still legal 21.
Yeah, but you still had this moral thought in your
I think I
mind
still
that
started
we
when I
shouldn't
was
be
18.
doing it.
Yeah.
Well, when we were 18, we were too young. Like, boys, you know, maybe the girls are more mature, but when we're 18, boys, you can see them in our street in the Gold Coast where it's drinking age. Man, you just look like a boy still. Like, you know, you
It's
still
20
haven't found
here,
your frame.
and I'm still surprised.
And yeah, I think it actually affects our brain, like to get so
Probably.
hammered drunk. And that's the first thing we do is just get hammered drunk.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's exactly how it is out here with Americans. Like, it's 21 back in the States, but you come out here and it's 20.
You can drink at 18 in your house.
Well, there's technicalities to the law.
Technicalities, yeah.
yeah,
But, like, you get the guys that go out to the haunch especially, or up in Yokohama with the hub and everything. 20 years old, just going crazy because they,
Right.
you know,
You're
they're
1 year ahead.
Yeah, they're a year ahead. Maybe they've never drank before in their life, and they just get into trouble and they get into fights or just other incidents occur. And
My first drinking experience was in Europe, though, and you can be 14 and drink.
Yeah.
And I was 14 when I was there, and I was like, whoa. I mean, granted, I was with adults, so I definitely didn't get hammered or anything, but yeah.
Well, we all went
When you
drinking
think
at
you can, it's amazing.
15. Like,
15.
oh, yeah. Well, when you can drink at 18, that means you are drinking years.
A couple
Before
years
that.
before, yeah, just the same as the States.
Yeah. But I think that's why the Australian and American culture is a little bit different. So you have the college culture where you go to college and party. You know, that's what we see from TV shows. Where we are straight out of school, drinking.
You're already years ahead of us
like idiots.
when it comes to college.
Yeah, but not a lot of us actually go to college. We call it
really?
university for a start.
Okay.
And it doesn't carry this big. Like I grew up watching Revenge of the Nerds.
yeah,
And, you know, like all that Alpha Mega and the Moos and all, like
Yeah.
we don't have any of that sort of stuff.
No sororities or
No,
fraternities?
none.
I mean, we
You
didn't.
just go to another school, which is university.
Both of us didn't go to, like, traditional college, so
Yeah.
even to us, fraternities and sororities seem a bit much, but
Yeah.
it is an
even
experience for some
understand it, I'll
college,
be
for
honest.
Americans.
Yeah.
Alpha
Alright.
Omegas.
Kyle. I'm really stoked I met you, mate. Put it there, champion. Yeah? That's what we do. Chantel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice to meet you both.
yeah, nice to meet you.
And what are you drinking over there? What were you talking about today?
This is Winmer Brothers Heffy Shondi. She told me in the car when I was waiting, she sent me a text message saying, I'm going to get you Red Trolley Ale.
I didn't say I'd
Is
not
that a
get
popular
you.
beer?
It's,
I said, do you want?
I don't know if it's popular, but we had it for the first time at the San Diego Zoo, and it was delicious. And that's the thing, is like walking around the Autoport here down on base, they carry like Red Trolley Ale, they carry stuff from Hawaii, they carry my personal favorite, which is the Coronado Brewhouse orange wheat, but it's not in stock right now. But they have all these craft brews from Southern California and like that area. So she told me, she's like, I'm getting you Red Trolley Ale, and I got pretty excited. So she gets in the car, we drive home, and she's like, by the way, I got you Winmer Brothers.
You
I'm like,
didn't
what the
tell me you wanted it. You said get something for both of us.
Yeah, both of us, meaning get something for me, because I'm going to drink 5 out of 6 of them.
Even though it's your birthday, Chantel, and what? Oh, no.
Is it my birthday?
No.
Oh, we
No.
still got like 18 minutes.
Shh, back up.
I thought you
Well,
got.
no, but we'll edit that so it'll kind of still be your birthday, not. No.
We just gotta keep talking for 18 minutes.
So it's your birthday now?
Not quite yet. We got 18 minutes.
Well,
still.
hey, because we're on tape, are you ready?
Yeah.
This is what we do in Australia. We're on tape.
Oh, great.
Happy birthday
Oh.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chantel. Chantel?
Chantel.
Chantel. Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Almost to 30.
Shh.
Trading her in for a newer model next
It's
year.
okay, because that means I just get a newer model. I robbed the cradle when I married him, so.
She did.
She's a lucky
Lady.
Lady.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for filling that space in.
Lady? Question mark?
Hey!
Hey, come on, man. It's nearly a birthday. All right. Good stuff. Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
Cheer, kids.
広がる大地そびえ立つ山この緑なんとも思ってなかったけど
Alright.
今は
I reckon we just
宝物
it isn't. I'll go back later and throw this track into there and just sink it in. Yeah, yeah.